Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Geraldine from Neji Style. Today I have a toghu video. I have a lot of questions about how you finish your embroidery, like the other side of the embroidery, like the back side of the embroidery, or how you knot your thread, or how you end the embroidery without making a knot. First of all, knotting the thread is my biggest challenge. I struggle. I don't know how people twist two fingers to knot the thread. I tried it so many times, but I can't. As you can see, I'm struggling to do a knot. But again, you have to knot the thread, or if you don't want to knot the thread before you start, you have to leave like a long thread hanging and repeat a stitch on that same spot so you can lock it up. Because if you don't knot the thread, or if you don't repeat a stitch on the same spot, it's going to come out as soon as you pull out the thread. So think about it. So this is how the other side look. I will say the wrong side of the embroidery. That's how it looks like. I'm gonna flip over the bigger design. You see, very neat and tight. That's how it's supposed to look like. That's how it looks like. It's tighter than the usual, like than the one I always do, because on my tutorial, as I always said, I make it big for the purpose of learning, for you to clearly see what I'm doing. But that is how it looks like on the other side, because one of my subscribers asked me to show how it looks on the other side. That's how I look on the other side. So today's video, I'm going to do like 2 or 3 pattern or stitches and flip over and tie the knot or end my embroidery, so you can see how I end the embroidery, or how the embroidery is supposed to end. First of all, when you're doing the embroidery, you start with long triangle thread so you can finish like a good amount of the embroidery before you have to replace the thread. So the best thing to do sometimes is, like, when you end, leave a long strand hanging in the back, so that when you come with a new thread, or yarn, you put in the same hole where you ended, and stitch, like do like double stitch on it, and then cut it in the back if you don't want a knot. So this is how we do it. Most people know this video where I showed my first toghu tutorial. I explained this really slowly, but I'm just going to do a little recap for those who are watching this, or those who's watching my toghu videos for the first time. Again, I have a lot more toghu video where I take my time and explain and show you how to do the embroidery. This is the most popular toghu design that most toghu have. So when you do your stitch like that, again, you always know the thread is gonna wrap up. You have to take your time and straighten the thread before you continue, and don't pull too much. Don't make it too tight. It has to be tight, but not too tight, because if it's too tight, it's gonna pull the fabric together and it's not gonna look nice. So just have the right tension of the thread on the fabric. There you go. I keep going. You have to keep adjusting as you stitch, adjust as you do the embroidery. I'm going in for the other stitch, go in there. I'm so grateful for all my new viewers and subscribers through the toghu, and I'm happy so many people love the culture, love the embroidery, and I hope I answer some questions with this video, and hopefully somebody that comes in for the first time will also learn how to do the toghu embroidery from this video. All right, so I'm gonna flip back. You see how it looks like? I always advise you to start with a knot, because it's not easy to. If you repeat the stitch on the same place, most likely you have to make sure it don't show on the other side, or the right side of your embroidery. So to end your stitch or knot your thread, you're gonna go like so. Make sure you don't go too deep so it's not visible in the back. You wrap the thread over it 2 times, so 3 times. Carefully pull it up, because remember, we are avoiding to have a lot of knots in the back. And do the same process again. 1, 2, pull out the needle. Make sure you don't pull too fast, because that's what happens. And that's your knot. It's not a heavy knot. That's how you finish it, to be clean and nice. I drag it up, straighten that up, press it, always iron after you do your embroidery so it can lay flat. That's a good side, and that is how it shows in the good side, because that's when it's tighter, and that is the bad side, as we call it. I hope this video was helpful to those who like to know how to end your embroidery in the back side of the embroidery. See how it looks like? Little knots. They're not that pronouncing.